What's up YouTube? I'm Chris.
I'm Shelby.
And this is just like our introduction video to our channel. We want to just like talk about ourselves a little bit, who we are, what we do, what we like to do, and kind of just the purpose of this channel. If you want to start off, just introduce yourself.
My name is Shelby. Go by Shell. I'm an ICU travel nurse. I grew up in the Midwest in Michigan. Shout out my Michiganders. He doesn't think that's a real word, but anyways. I don't know. What else?
Yeah, that's it. Alright, what's up guys? I'm Chris. I go by Cass. I am a sergeant in the United States Marine Corps. I am from Texas. Right here, got my little Texas tattoo right here. Texas boys up, you know, Texas, best country in the world. Texicans all day. I'm also Mexican, so yeah, well, that's where we're all at, Texas.
We started this YouTube channel kind of as a video diary of some of the cool stuff that we've been doing in our relationship. We've done a lot thus far, and we were just talking about saving the memories somewhere, and YouTube is around. YouTube's a fun place to do it. We know that we talk about our adventures a lot, and we meet so many people along the way. Just thought this would be a cool way to share it with even more people, and just a cool way to connect with people, like overall in general, either in real life, people that may live in our area, or at some of the events that we go to.
Yeah, we tend to do a lot. I think we've only been living together for about 3 months now, and even then we've gone to raves. We went to EDC this year. We've gone to national parks, you know, and it's just time that instead of just having, you know, mental memories, we have actual like video memories to like look back on like in the future.
The other reason for it too is we both talked about, like, obviously we're from across the country of where we live now, and this is a cool way for us to be able to share the things we're doing with our families versus just texting and explaining it. Kind of get to loop them in a little bit more virtually with the nice perks of the beautiful digital age that we are in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're pretty weird.
Very weird.
Pretty goofy. Very nerdy.
Super nerdy. Got the anime. You guys know My Hero Academia. This is my favorite anime right now. Still waiting on the new season to come out, so hopefully soon.
We're also big Harry Potter nerds.
Our house is Gryffindor, by the way, so if you're a Gryffindor,
go,
you know,
Gryffindor,
put it in the comments. Gryffindor.
Let us know your house.
Yeah.
But as a way for us to kind of break the ice and you guys get a feel for our personalities, we found like a random questionnaire online. Thought we'd just banter some Q&A.
Yeah, kind of just break the ice a little bit, you know, get to know us before you start seeing our vlogs and adventures and, you know, day-to-day life. I'm gonna go into this blind, so this would be interesting. So let's see.
Hopefully we get less cringe eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Are we just gonna scroll and pick?
Yeah, just scroll and pick up from there.
What food should taste better than its appearance?
Take any like fancy food. Like when you go to like a 5-star restaurant, they give you like these baby little portions and they're not that great. I think they should be like, wow, you know, they're gonna be like 5-star. I don't know.
What food should taste better than its appearance? That's hard.
Yeah.
Honestly though, Chips Ahoy. I'm just the crunchy hard, like rock hard cookie is not my thing.
Yeah. That is true. Like you take a bite and it just crumbles in your hand rather than it being
So
super good.
A little disappointing.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Random. That one. Who is your favorite YouTube vlogger?
Emma Chamberlain.
Emma Chamberlain. Yeah, that's fair. Mine's hard. I kind of started off watching a lot of people. I watched Alex Wasabi, Syndicate. Kind of started off with his gaming first, but moved on to his vlogs. Then I used to watch Prank vs. Prank. If you guys remember Prank vs. Prank, they were like the first like YouTube couple that I watched. So yeah.
I want to be friends with Emma Chamberlain. I don't know, her personality just, she's like goofy and weird and like authentic as hell too, and I've got a lot of respect for it.
I would love to go on an adventure with Syndicate. That dude goes everywhere, and I just want to go, just follow him.
Do you believe in horoscopes?
I don't. I think they're just like the most generic, like, oh, tomorrow you will breathe. Well, yeah, duh, you know, I don't know. Never been my thing.
I believe in astrology and the zodiac, but I think day-to-day horoscopes can be hit or miss.
Let's see.
I don't know why I'm closing my eyes. You're the one picking.
That's a bad one. Okay, do you like to save more or spend more? I think we both know the answer to that one, and it's spend more.
Okay, prior to being a travel nurse though, it was 100% save more.
I mean, yeah, back in the day when you like $200 was like the max in your bank account, yeah, you'd save more. But I am a 5-year-old with adult money, so I spend a lot.
That's also why we are sitting on a giant beanbag right now. For the record.
Say what you want, this beanbag is amazing. I am 6'4", roughly. I fit perfectly on this beanbag. Do not regret this purchase.
What's one of your phobias?
One of my phobias? Deep water. I have said this a lot. Deep water, but I don't fear the water itself. I can swim, I'm good. It's what's in the water that scares me. Because you don't know, you could be, you know, there's miles of just water under you. You don't know what there is. You know, it could be a lot of things. It could be a guppy or, you know, a megalodon. You never know.
A megalodon?
Megalodon, hey, I think they're out there. I like conspiracy theories as well, so, you know, megalodon is still out there.
I don't know, phobia?
And spiders. I don't like spiders.
I'm kind of reckless. I'm not really that scared of anything. Like I'm gonna do it once kind of bitch, but I don't think I have a phobia. Failure. I'm so scared of failure. That's like the main motivating factor, and that's probably a really cliche answer, but but more than like any item, I fear failure because I am a very driven individual.
Alright, what's the most addictive game for you?
I think we also know the answer to this one.
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Mario Party. Mario Party is great when we want to be competitive, but I think if I had to pick a game that I was like most addicted to, I would say like Black Ops 2, because I would just go ham on zombies. Like that was like, I'd be playing that for hours.
I'll say back in the day, because my brother's a big gamer, we were nonstop on the Sega.
Sega was great.
Sega and the original Nintendo. We also had he had the Game Boy Color Flip, and I had the Game Boy Advance Color, and we would wire them to do like Pokemon against each other.
Well, that was always fun.
That was the OG. Yeah. Pokemon, oh, Brady's gonna be mad if I get this one wrong, but we had the Sapphire and Ruby, I think.
Okay. I was more of an Emerald guy. Emerald was my game.
But yeah.
Name your starting 3. Who's your starting Pokemon?
Char. All the way.
Yeah, I wanted to go basic and say Charmander, but I found myself going with Bulbasaur more often, honestly. Start off with the grass type.
It's either Charmander or Squirtle.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Let's see. Which part of the roller coaster is your favorite part to ride? Front, middle, or back?
The front. I love seeing it. I love scenic views and just going fast, and I feel like you feel the drop way more when you're in the front, I think.
Growing up, going to Cedar Point, there were certain rides that were like a must in the front ride, and certain rides where you wanted to be whipped by the back.
Yeah. That's true.
It was very specific, and if you're from the Midwest and you go to Cedar Point, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I went to like Six Flags to where you had like the Superman, and that was like the exciting one. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah. Alright, that's a good one. What's the weirdest thing on your bucket list?
The weirdest thing on my bucket list. I don't know if it's weird, but like most of my bucket list is like I want to be in a culture. So like unplugged. I don't necessarily need to stay like Airbnbs and fancy places. Like I'd rather live with like a host family for a couple weeks and be totally surrounded by cultures. Because that's a lot of the reason why I travel is to learn cultures. I lived in Hawaii for a bit, and like all the people I was friends with there really taught me a lot about Hawaiian culture and like or like the Filipino culture. So I don't know if it's weird, but like I would love to live in a like tribal community for a short period of time to learn about that culture.
That's fair. My weirdest thing, I wouldn't really say weird. I have a lot of things on my bucket list, but I'm a big foodie. I just love seeing like different like cultural foods and everything. But I would love to try haggis. Like I don't know why it entices me. I've heard good and bad things about it, so I just think it'd be something interesting. Like I want to try haggis. I want to go to Paris and eat like escargot. I've eaten balut. If you guys know what balut is, it's a Filipino thing. And it's actually not that bad, so I just want to experience more like delicacies from different cultures.
Okay, alright. Let's see. What's the weirdest animal to you?
The weirdest animal? A giraffe. What is it? Is it a horse? Is it like, what's a giraffe? Why does it have such a long neck?
Because it eats off tall trees.
That doesn't mean anything. Like, why is it have a long neck? Like, honestly, to me, a giraffe looks like a strong man like punched a horse and it just like grew its neck, and that's why it's tall. I don't know, which is weird. I just want to know what they are. Like, why? I think they're dinosaurs.
I feel that way about platypus. Like duck beak, otter body.
Yeah.
Like what in the evolution happened there? There you go. You did.
My turn. Let's see.
True.
Has anyone tried to kill you?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, I'm Mexican, so my mom, whenever I like yell at her or something, you know, just like throws the chancla at me, and she's like, you know, maybe, I don't know, but that's like the extent of someone trying to kill me.
You could actually be killed with a chancla?
You know, some Mexican moms get really crazy, so, you know, with enough anger, I think, you know, maybe.
You seen those videos where it's like Mexican and Hawaiian and Filipino moms with the like chancla target practice?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like the chancla, like people that don't know about the chancla, it's a real weapon. Like that hurts. It really, and it curves too. It curves too. I'm gonna tell you one time. I was running from my mom because I had talked back to her, and she reached for the chancla, and she threw it, and I turned the corner in the hallway, so I thought I was clear. No, that thing still hit me. I was like, how did this happen? You know, Mexican,
like a boomerang.
Mexican moms, man, they're the first assassins.
Let's see. Would you consider yourself an impulsive person?
Very much so. Yes, if I go to the store and I see something shiny, more than likely I'm gonna buy it.
I will say it's pretty often where I ask him something and I tell him he needs to tell me no, but he doesn't tell me no.
I'm impulsive. You can't have two impulsive people in a relationship.
Normally I'm not.
But here we are on a big beanbag that was bought on an impulse decision.
We did almost, well, I wouldn't call that an impulse. We've been planning to adopt a cat.
It kind of started off as an impulse though, because we're like, let's get a pet, you know? And then we looked at puppies, but then we're like, no, we travel too much and puppies are really needy. And so we got a cat because they're pretty independent and you're just a human can opener to them. So, it's true. Okay, the doctor says you have 24 hours to live. What are you doing for those 24 hours?
Booking the frick to Europe or another country, seeing as much as I can, eating as much food as I want, indulging, laying my butt by the ocean.
That's fair.
Anybody?
I think definitely I would go to Bora Bora, something I've always wanted to see. I would just go there, spend like maybe few hours there just to see it, and then go back home to like get all my family members and loved ones and just throw like a big party just to celebrate life before I go.
Can you teleport?
Ooh, okay, let's say you can teleport. So yeah, I would teleport to Bora Bora.
You wouldn't have enough time.
Well, I mean, and like I said, I'd make the most out of those 24 hours.
What are the things you're gonna bring to a zombie apocalypse?
Zombie apocalypse? Let's see.
A machete. That's my answer.
Definitely a machete. But I'm gonna play it smart though. I'm gonna go to work, grab as many boxes of MREs as I can, and then grab my knife.
If that doesn't tell you that he's in the military, that should tell you he's in the military.
Look, hey, MREs, they're not the best, but when you need them, you need them, you know? So I'm gonna grab as many as I can, grab my knife, and finding a secluded shack somewhere and building my fortress. Boom. Zombie apocalypse survival. Okay. What is your most cherished possession?
I have my grandparents' ashes in one of those memorabilia necklaces.
That's fair. I really don't have a cherished possession. I'm not very materialistic when it comes to most things. So I think, if anything, just like memories. I cherish those the most. Especially like on days that I'm feeling kind of down, I'll think back to like happy times and it gets me out of the funk.
It's part of the reason we're doing this.
Right.
Which body part is your favorite?
Body part. Oh man. Smile, of course. It's always a smile.
You are so full of shit.
It's because I love your cheeks. What's your favorite body part?
On you?
Mm-hmm.
Your dimple.
My one dimple?
Yeah.
Which one right here? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You do got some nice arms though.
Alright, let's see. What is your favorite car brand?
I'm probably biased, but I've pretty much only owned Jeeps my entire life. Shout out to my dad. I haven't really driven anything other than Jeeps, so I guess we're gonna go with Jeep. If we're talking about cars that I haven't owned, I'm literally named after another car, so...
I think I'm kind of biased too. I grew up, we always had Dodge. Dodge trucks, Dodge cars, Dodge. My favorite Dodge vehicle is the Challenger. Love it. It's my dream car. But if I want to go like fancy, I'd say Lamborghini. I love Lamborghinis. I think they're super pretty cars. And they go vroom vroom, so.
What's your most favorite family tradition?
Most favorite family tradition?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have two. First one is kind of like, not really a tradition, but my family was very big on it. And it was, we all had very busy schedules, you know, growing up. I had football practice, my brother had football practice, my sister had cheer or softball or dance. Obviously my parents worked, but every night, no matter what, no matter how late it was, we always had dinner together. So that's one that was like very important. And then the other one is...
would you call that a tradition though, or routine?
I would say it's more of a tradition because, like, even though it's a routine, not very many families do it. But at least my immediate family was like super big on it. So I tell you, no matter what, it'd be 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and we'd still be meeting at like Whataburger. If you know Whataburger, you know. But it'd be like 10 o'clock, and we'd have like 3 cars to transport everybody, and there was 5 of us. But another one is holidays. No matter what holiday, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas, anything, we always spent it with the family. Like all the cousins, all the uncles, aunts, grandma, just always spent time together. So. My
favorite tradition, I have one for like each side of my family. With my mom's parents, we made peanut brittle together every year. And anybody who knows me and has ever had my family's food, if you know, you know. And I'm so sorry. This will be the first year that we don't have my grandparents around to make it. But our homemade peanut brittle was always really fun. always looked forward to it. The other side of my family, my dad, especially my dad and I, our holiday grape leaves. Another thing, like if you know me, if you know my family, you know. Armenian grape leaves, yes. So those are two things I always look forward to.
Never had peanut brittle, so fun fact. Let's see. Who was your first crush?
Are we talking about celebrity or like...
Your first crush. Who was the first one that made you go, whoa?
Ryan Sheckler.
Oh my god.
I swear. I had such a thing for skater boys. I have no idea why.
He was a skater boy.
He's a skater boy. It's not just a phase, Mom.
It's not a phase, Mom. But, I have two. First one, Pink Power Ranger. Kimberly. Oh, that was big right there. I was like, oh, yes, I love Power Rangers because of her. And then cartoon-wise, Shigo. You know Shigo? Yeah. It's just...
I mean, Jack Harlow rapped about her, so...
Exactly. If Jack Harlow is after Shigo, you know. Jesus.
I thought you would bounce a hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah, like we said, this is a really big beanbag. She just jumped on it and she's perfectly fine, so... Yeah. But thanks you guys for watching. We hope you subscribe and follow our journey to just random adventures.
But again, if you're in the Southern California area, you have any recs, places to go, things for us to try, see, check out, let us know. What is up for an adventure? Always have to try new things. So,
let us know.
Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.